7, 8, 9, 10. Again, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it right there. Now we're going to flip the palms over. We're going to bend the arms so they're at a 90-degree angle. The arm is in the same plane, so the low arm and the upper arm are on the same plane. We're going to press straight back. As you press straight back, you want to make sure that you don't go into an extension of the spine and do this. You want to keep everything lined up, pulling the belly in and up. So again, exhale, press back with the elbows and release. And exhale, press back and release. Good. And press and release and press. Good. And release and press. Good. And release. And press, keeping the shoulders down. Yeah, press, good. Release, and press, and release. We're going 4 more, and 3, and 2, and 1 more time. Now, from here, we're just going to lower those elbows down into the sides of your body. With the palms facing and the thumbs up and the shoulders open, we're going to go ahead and open out to the sides, keeping the elbows right into the side bodies. Now try not to do that within the wrist. We don't want the hand moving, but we want your wrist and your hand and your lower arm to stay in alignment here. So we're going to exhale as we open. Keep the elbows into the sides and exhale, open. Good. And exhale to open. Good. And exhale, open. I heard an adjustment. And exhale, open. Good. And again, exhale to open. We're going to go 4 more of these and open, keeping the elbows in and open. And 3, open. And 2, open. And last one, open. Now from here, we're going to take it out just a little further when we go. So you're going to open out to the sides and leave the sides slightly as you do this. Use an exhale and then come back into the start position. Exhale to bring it out. Good. Inhale in. Again, exhale, out through the mouth, in through the nose. Exhale, and in. And again, exhale, and in. Keeping the shoulders open and keeping alignment through the spine, natural curves of the spine, without tucking the pelvis one way or another. We're going to go 4 more of these. And 3, good. And 2. And 1 more time. Good. Excellent. Now the last set of these, we're going to go ahead and open it up to the sides. As you open, you're going to leave the sides completely. Yes. And then close it in again. And exhale, leave completely. Good. And close. Excellent. Exhale. So working these muscles right through here. Exhale. And close. And again, exhale. And close. Good. And exhale. We're going to go 4 more of these. Exhale and close. And 3, exhale and close. And 2, exhale and close. And the last one, exhale. Good. And close. And just lower the arms all the way down next to your sides. Now inhale, lift the arms all the way up next to the ears. Extend long through the fingertips. Exhale, we're going to hinge at the hips and come completely over and hold right here. Now breathe in and lengthen out right through the top of the head and through the tailbone. Reach it nice and long. Exhale, take it all the way down to the floor. Breathe in here, and on the exhale, soften the knees and just roll up through your spine, one piece at a time. We're going to do that again. We're going to breathe in and lift it all the way up to the ceiling. Good. Exhale, just hinge at the hips. Good. Now lengthen right out through your spine here. Top of the head all the way to the tailbone. Breathe in and hold. Exhale, lower it down to the floor. Good. Soften the knees. Breathe in. Exhale, roll up through the spine. We're going to go 2 more times on that. Take a breath in through the nose. Exhale, hinge at the hips. Breathe in and lengthen right out through those arms, through those fingertips. Hold. Exhale all the way down to the floor. Soften the knees. Breathe in. Exhale, articulate up through the spine. Last time, breathe in and lift it up. Exhale, hinge at the hips, lengthening right out through the top of the head, through the tailbone. Hold, 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 hold. And exhale all the way down to the floor. Bend the knees and exhale, roll up through the spine, articulating through the spine as you go. All the way back up. We're going to come down to the mat now. We're going to work on, as I said, the roll up, the roll over, and the 1-leg circles. So we're going to start with some preps, and then we're going to have Brenda go into the full version of it. So knees bent, feet about hip distance apart, knees hip distance apart. You're going to breathe up and sit up nice and tall. Reach your fingertips right out in front of you. Exhale, roll part way back. We're going to do a half roll back to start with. So exhale, just roll part way back. Good. Breathe in and come up. And again, watching that the shoulders stay released in this. Exhale, roll part way back. Inhale up. Drawing the belly in and up as you exhale, roll part way back. Good. Inhale up. And again, exhale. And what's happening here is Brenda is taking the pelvis away from the femur here. Good. Inhale up. We're going to go 2 more times. Exhale, roll part way back, releasing her shoulders down. Breathe in and come up. And last time, exhale, just roll part way back, leading with the low back. Excellent. Inhale all the way up. Good. We're going to roll all the way back down to the mat. We're going to take the arms up by the ears, and we're going to go into a full roll up next. So exhale, roll all the way back. Now we're going to give a couple of prep versions first on this. So for this, Brenda's going to keep her knees bent on this first one. So knees bent up just a little more, bend the knees in a little more, good. We're going to do a prep version first. So you're going to breathe in and lift the arms to the ceiling. And then not coming all the way up, just exhale, reach the hands for the knees. So not coming all the way up, you can stay down. Good, breathe in and stay here. And then exhale, bring it back down. So this is a prep for what we're going to do. Breathe in and come up. Exhale, just part way. Breathe in, stay. And exhale, take it back down. Let's go 2 more like this. Breathe in to lift, exhale, breathe in, stay, and exhale down. So we're going to try to keep the momentum out of it on this next one. So just breathe in and lift your arms. Now exhale just gently right there. Breathe in and exhale, take it back down. Good. We're going to do the full roll up next. So Brenda's going to straighten her legs out, take her legs together, squeeze everything together, squeeze the glutes, squeeze everything. Breathe in, lift your arms to the ceiling. Exhale, peel all the way up, reach toward the feet, make a U shape from the side by pulling the belly back. Breathe in, exhale, roll back down to the mat. Good. Again, breathe in, lift the arms. Exhale, roll up and reach. Good. Head down a little more, back of the neck stays long. Shoulders release back. Good. Breathe in, exhale, roll back down. Trying to articulate through the spine. 2 more. Breathe in and lift. Exhale, roll it up. Good. Head down a little more. Yep, right there. Reaching, good. And exhale, roll back down. Good. 1 more time. Breathe in to lift. Exhale, roll up and reach forward. Good. Breathe in and exhale, roll back down. Good. Now from here, sliding down the mat a little bit so your whole body's on the mat, we're going to go into a move called the rollover next. So I'm going to give you prep versions for this so that you can go into this with a bit of an assist before you actually do the full move. So Brenda's going to bring her legs up in space. So she's going to bring one leg at a time up. She's going to stay in this position. I'm going to take her legs down on the diagonal slightly. And this is going to be a prep version. So we're going to breathe in and bring the legs in. She's going to exhale, stay right here. Breathe in, open the legs up, and then exhale, take the legs down. So she's going to close the legs again. Breathe in, come in. Exhale, open. Breathe in, and exhale back down. We're going to go into the full version, and I'm going to show one other prep when we're doing after we do the full version. So for the full version, legs together, you're going to breathe in to hinge in, and then exhale, send the legs all the way over. Good. Good, right to there. Now, breathe in and open your legs up as wide as your shoulders, and exhale, roll down through the spine. No pressure in the neck as you do this. Make sure there's no pressure in the neck. So we're going to take the legs a little lower. Good. Now you're going to breathe in to come in, and then exhale, hinge and go over. Good. Keeping the legs parallel to the torso. Open the legs up on the inhale, and exhale, roll through your spine with control. Good. We're going to do that one more time. Close the legs. Inhale in, exhale over. Good. And exactly. And exhale, roll down through the spine. Now, we're going to change the positioning of the legs as we do this, and we're going to start with the legs open, so reach the legs as long as you can. Yes. Breathe in and come in, and then exhale over. Good. Now, close the legs on the inhale, and exhale, peel through the spine, one piece at a time. Good. Again, lower down, open the legs, open, and inhale in, and exhale over. Good. Good, excellent. Now go ahead and close the legs and exhale, roll down through the spine. Let's go one more time. Open the legs, Breathe in to come in, only as wide as the shoulders. Exhale over. Good, close your legs and exhale to peel down. Excellent, good. So as an aid as well, if Brenda can't get over, if we put something up under her hips, like a rolled up towel or anything rolled up to support her up, that will help her to get over. So when learning it, you can also use something under your hips as well. Okay, go ahead and bend the legs and place 1 foot at a time back down on the mat. We're going to go ahead and go into a prep for one leg circles, and then we'll do full one leg circles. So staying in this position, we're going to do the prep first. Keep the left knee bent, take your right leg up in space. Good. From here, we're going to keep this leg bent to start with, because the shorter the lever is, the less difficult it is. The longer the lever that we make it and the further away we get away from center, the more challenging it is. So for this exercise, you're going to start by circling. We're going to be circling in the hip socket. Circle the leg around and keep the leg lifted here. So circle around. Now, the object of this is we want to keep the pelvis still with the weight of that leg moving. So you don't want to move through your pelvis. So circling around and in. The breath on this is an inhale as you start, exhale, come around. So it's so breathing in and exhale. It's a quick exhale as you circle. Let's go 4 more like this. Good, and 3. Good, keeping the pelvis still. And 1 more time. Now go the opposite direction. Come around and in. And 2. And 3, good. And 4, let's go 1 more time, 5. Now we're going to show a couple other versions of this exercise. So you can pick whatever version works for you. We're going to show this with a straight leg. So I'm going to have you just do 2 with straight legs. So come around and across and in. Good, and go the opposite direction. Again, keeping the pelvis still. Good, and now the full version. So straighten this leg out. So straighten it out and lay it down on the floor. Yep, good. I'm going to bring this leg here, and you're going to come around, down, and in. And around, down, and in. Yep, keep the legs straight. So it's inhale, exhale. 1 more time. Now go the opposite direction. Good. 2. And 3, 1 more time, and 4. Good. Now we're going to change legs, and we're going to do all those versions on the other leg. So you can do whatever version works for you. The last one being the full version and the most challenging of them. So we'll start with the smallest version of it. So come around and in. Good. And 2, and 3, and 4. 1 more time, and 5. Good. Now going the opposite way. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. 1 more time, circle 5. Good. Now let's straighten the leg up. We're going to make the lever longer this way, so again, a little more challenging. So come around, across, and in. And 2, let's go 1 more time, and 3, and going the other way. And 1, and 2, and 3, and holding there. Now, last, we're going to straighten this bottom leg out and lay it on the floor. Good. Now, you want to keep that leg reaching as well. You want to make sure that that leg stays active, because everything is staying active in this work at all times. So we're going to come around, across, and in, and around, across, and in, 2. Keeping the pelvis still, 3, and 4, 1 more time, and 5, other way, and circle 1, circle 2, circle 3, and 4, and 1 more time, and 5, and just release it all the way down. Good. All right, go ahead and bend the knees up. And from here, lift your arms up by your ears, and let's take an exhale and just roll all the way up through the spine. We're going to come into another position, and we're going to start working on planks now. So I'm going to have Brenda come over into what's called a shell stretch in Pilates, or child's pose in yoga. In Pilates, we keep the belly active in this, and the knees a little bit closer on this, Brenda, so that's more of a yoga, yeah. Just hold, and breathe into it. So we're just breathing wide into the back here. She wants to make sure that we use the entire lung capacity on this work. So you want to breathe wide into your back. So on the inhale, fill the lungs up and breathe wide into the back, and then exhale. And again, inhale all the way in, good, and exhale. Good, 1 more time, breathe in, and exhale. Okay, we're going into a plank series now, and this plank series is going to be exercises from different disciplines, but again, we're going to be looking at those Pilates principles within them. So we're going to start with this plank here, which is just on your hands and your knees. And again, you can use any kind of a modification that you need to for this. We're going to make sure that the hands are under the shoulders and that the knees are under the hips for this. Also making sure that the elbows stay unlocked, so don't lock out into any joint. From here, curl your toes under and just lift your knees an inch or two off the mat and just hold it right here. So we're just going to hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and just drop the knees down. We're going to do that one more time. Lift it up and hold. And unlock those elbows. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And release it down. Okay, second version we're going to go into, and again, if you need to stay on your knees for any of this, that's perfectly fine. That's a prep version. We're going into a full plank next. So Brenda's going to come into a full plank on her hands. Remember, if you have wrist problems, you can do these planks on your elbows. So again, you want your hands under your shoulders, you want to unlock the elbows, keep pulling the belly in and up on this. Contract and pull up from your kneecaps. So really engage through those quads and use those quads and hold and keep the elbows unlocked and hold. Keep the back of the neck long. Perfect. Good. And hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And let's go ahead and sit back in the shell. Stretch and just give it a break again. So again, the knees a little closer for this one. Yeah. Good. And hold. And just breathing into it. So just breathing into the back here, remembering to breathe wide into the ribs here. So breathe wide into your back and expand laterally on the breath in. So filling the lungs in all ways. And one more deep breath. Now coming back up onto all fours. So we're going to start with a little more basic here. So let's just start with curling those toes under, lifting the knees off and just hold here. So unlock the elbows again, keep the belly lifted up here and hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now let's go ahead into the full plank from here. So go into a full plank and hold in the full plank. Now we're going to add something to this. And again, if you need to take the knees down, you can. Keeping the belly lifted, keeping the quads contracted here, so pulling up from the kneecap. We're going to lift that right leg up. So just a small amount. Lift it up with a pointed toe and hold here. Unlock the elbows, hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower that leg down. Lift the other leg up and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's change again. One more set. Lift it up and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And change again. Lift and hold, and the back of the neck stays long. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release that leg down. Hold it right here. Hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop the knees down and sit all the way back. Now we're going to add something to this, and again, remember, we're increasing in difficulty as we go with this, so whatever prep version of this that you want to use, you can definitely use. You can have your knees down and do some of these movements with the knees down. So we're going to be increasing in difficulty, so we're going to have Brenda come up into a full plank this time. So full plank. Now this time we're going to be moving the arms. So she's going to move her right hand over slightly. Yeah, and then the left hand over slightly. The other way, toward that right hand. Yep. And hold there. Now move it back to center. Good. And then move to this opposite side. So it's a very small movement. Good. And then back to center. Good. So remember, if your knees need to be down, that's okay. And then move it over one more set of these. We're going to go over. Yep. And back to center. Good. And the other direction. And back to center. Good. And center and hold it here and breathe. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So it added a little bit of difficulty, didn't it? All right, go ahead and drop the knees down and sit back in the shell stretch. So we're just playing around with plank positions. The plank is an excellent, excellent core exercise. So we can intensify or change the movement and increase the difficulty in different ways. And that's what we're doing this morning. So go ahead and come back up into a full plank, and we're going to play around a little bit now with a side plank. So come on up into the full plank and hold here. Now I'm going to have you drop your left knee down to the floor and rotate toward the front. on that knee. So rotate and open your body up to the side. Yeah, good. Yep, open the body up to the side. Now, keeping this top leg down, we're going to add something to this. So now she's going to bring the top leg up and hold it there. Hold with the pelvis facing forward, holding in this position. Good. Hold. Good. And the arm lengthening right up. Good. And now from here, I'm going to have Brenda look forward rather than up, looking forward. Good. We're going to do a leg lift from here. So we're going to do a little abduction work here. So we're going to lift 10 times up and down. 2, 3, real slow. 4, slow it down. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now just hold, lengthen out right through the body. Yes, good. And release this leg down, all the way down. Good. And come back to a cat stretch position. So cat stretch position. Good. We're going to go into a cat stretch before we do the other side. So go ahead and flex and extend through the spine. So we're going to flex the spine up on the exhale. Breathe in and come back to neutral. Again, exhale, flex the spine up. Good. Breathe in and come to neutral. 2 more times. Exhale, flex the spine up. Good. And neutral. And 1 more time. Exhale, flex the spine up. And back to neutral. Good. Hold it here. Now, gracefully, Brenda's going to turn to the other side of the mat so that you can still see the front of her when she's doing the other leg. So from here, we're going to come into a full plank first. We're going to hold in this full plank. Now again, you're going to drop that opposite leg down to the mat, good, and rotate toward the front. And open everything up toward the front, good. Have your gaze looking forward, good, arm lifted, good. And hold, and then lift that top leg up, good, and hold. We're going to do a leg lift from here, and again, it's a very long movement. Everything is reaching, so lift it for 1. Lift 2, slow it down a bit, 3, 4, good, lift 5, and 6, and 7, good, and 8, and 9, and 10, and hold it, good. And then come back over into the cat stretch position. We're going to go into a cat stretch again. So exhale, flex the spine up. Inhale to release it. I'm going to go 3 more times. Exhale, flex it up. Good, and inhale, release. And 2, exhale to flex it up. Inhale, release. And 1 more time. Exhale to flex the spine up, 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 good. And inhale, release it all the way down. All right, coming down onto the elbows, we're going to show a few versions of the plank on the elbows here. So again, curl the toes under, come up into a full plank. And again, we want those arms, those elbows right under the shoulders here, and hold. Again, Brenda's lifting her belly up here. She's contracting and pulling up from the kneecap and activating those legs in this, and hold. Back of the neck is long. Good. Head stays lifted, and breathe in and out, and hold for 10, and 9, and 8, and 7, good, 6, 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Now, go ahead and we're going to lift up one leg here. So lift your right leg up and hold it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do the other side. And lift and hold, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And lower down and hold it here, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just drop those knees back and sit all the way back in the shell stretch. And just breathe here. So showing different versions of the plank today, and you pick the level at which you need to work on these, but just showing different ways that we can challenge through the core. We're going to come back up into plank on the elbows again, so making sure that the elbows are right underneath the shoulders here. So bring the elbows in some, yeah, good, hold, good. Keep the belly lifted up. Keep the heels lifted up as well, so I'm going to rock forward a little bit. Hold it right there. Good. Keep the belly lifted, contracting through the quads. Back of the neck is long. Perfect. Hold, 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 and hold. Good, and hold. Now again, we're going to lift the right leg up again, and just hold it here, and breathe into it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's try the other side again. And hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to do 1 more set of these. And lift and hold. Good. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do the other side. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. And from here, go ahead and come down onto the knees and sit back in the shell stretch again. Sit all the way back. We're going to come up onto all fours next. And this next exercise is a prep for a move called swimming in Pilates. But also, again, it's some core work and back strengthening work. So for this exercise, we're going to go ahead and take the right arm and the left leg, and you're going to reach it out nice and long and hold right there. Good. And now lower down. Lift on the exhale. We're going to do the other side. Exhale up. Good. And lower back down. And again, exhale to reach. Good. And lower down. And one more time. Exhale to reach. Good. And lower back down. Let's go one more set of these. Exhale, reach. And lower. And the last time, exhale, reach. Good. And lower back down. Now from here, just curl the toes under. We're going to lift the hips up and come into a down dog or an inverted V and hold. Good. So here we're going to be opening up through those shoulders. So I'm going to rotate the eye of the elbow forward to open up through your shoulders there. It's more of an Ashtanga yoga thing. Okay, hold it right there. Keep lifting up through the belly, lengthening through the side bodies. Reach the heels for the floor. Contract and pull up from the kneecap. Pull the thigh bones back. Good. Dropping the thoracic spine into the heart center and hold and breathe into this. Breathing. Let's take 2 more deep breaths. And from here, let's walk the feet into the hands and try and keep the legs straight as you do. Walking the feet all the way into the hands. Just drop the head down. Good. Soften the knees a little bit. Release the arms. Breathe in. And then exhale, just roll up through your spine. Good. And then facing the front again. We're going to face the front. From here, externally rotate the arms. Inhale, lift up, lengthen up, look up. Exhale, just float down to the floor. Take a breath in, soften your knees, and exhale, roll up through the spine with the head stacking very last. 2 more times. We're going to breathe in and lift up, lengthen up, look up. Exhale, just float down. Breathe in and soften the knees, and exhale, roll up through the spine. 1 more time. Breathe in, lift up. Exhale, just float down. Make the body feel very light as you float down. Keep your belly active the whole time. Breathe in here. Last time, exhale, roll up through your spine, articulating through each piece of the spine. And back up to tall. Thank you. That concludes it for today.